So before we start making your way back to Moraband, HK-47 is in the his little. He already did the torture thing, didn't he?
Who?
47 HK. Did he?
Who was he torturing again?
Yeah. Did he torture an HK-50 yet?
He was getting there.
Okay, so you guys walk around a corner and see HK-47 is torturing an HK-50 with like lightning shooting out of his wrist.
Really? Why is he torturing him?
He's asking. So you hear 47 saying, "Now tell me where they're being made," and he's just firing the lightning at them. And the 50's like, "I will never tell you," and he just keeps shocking it, and he shocks it more, and you finally hear it say, "I give up." Ah. And Bayo's like, "Man, that's one messed up droid."
Yes, it is.
So eventually 47 destroys the 50 and takes it apart. And he walks over to you and he's like, "So I have discovered where the false me's have been being produced.
Yeah.
And because you helped provide them jobs, I think it is you are responsible for helping me get rid of them."
Okay.
They have a factory on Telos.
Okay.
Once we find the rest of these Jedi Masters, I think you and I should pay the factory a visit.
Okay.
Alright. Sounds good. I'm gonna kill you.
Don't you like 47?
Murder hobos!
I thought you liked 47.
I don't think I ever liked 47.
You did.
You did.
Did I?
That's the assassin droid.
Oh, that's JP's assassin.
This is
droid.
you?
Oh shit, he was
This is
kind of
too
working
cool
for me
you.
there at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
He wants to destroy the other ones, the silver ones that have been working.
It
For
looks
you.
like the
For
front of
me,
the
yeah.
Vader suit right there.
He wants to kill those because he hates
The
those.
control module.
Yeah, it's a breeding apparatus.
So where's your little droid? You don't have a figure
he's right
for
there.
a B9, do you?
I don't have a B9.
Yeah, there's no actual BB unit miniature.
This was all before that.
That's Asen.
So this must be back when they had like the little like board game where you'd like take turns, kind of like.
Yeah.
It's for the D20 system.
Yeah. I have the maps here. So.
Yeah. What was it?
Star Wars.
Like Warhammer.
It was just called Star Wars.
I remember
Miniatures.
back when you could do Star Wars like Warhammer and
Yeah.
like Halo Warhammer.
Mm-hmm. They just called it Star Wars Miniatures for this one, and then you could use them for the D20 Saga Edition system if you wanted to. All right. So, meanwhile, what else do you want to do on the ship while you're hanging out, waiting to make your way to Moraband? Which you don't know where they're going yet. You're just on the ship, like, where are we going now?
Right. Are they all back on my yacht? So what you're saying?
Yeah, it's all been reconnected now again.
Oh, okay.
As you're walking around, you kind of see Mitra is starting to train Leela.
Oh, good.
So there, you see a little bit of lightsaber combat, and that's what it was with the Dustil fight between Cinna and Dustil. Cinna was like, "I should train you," and Dustil's like, "Okay." And so they fought, and Dustil like started to overpower her, and so JP was like, "I'll use a destiny point to win this."
Really?
So mad. I'm so mad.
You were?
I was.
He wanted Dustil to win.
He wasted a destiny point to beat an NPC in a spar.
An NPC that I trained. Yeah. Fuck them Jedi.
Mitra says,
With a destiny point.
With a destiny point.
so Mitra makes her way back to you guys and says, "So there's only one Jedi left besides getting back to meet with Kavar.
Mm-hmm.
Master Vrook is the only one left. He's on Dantooine. But before we can deal with that, we probably should go to Moraband."
Why?
I don't know. There's just something I've been feeling. And I don't think I'm the only one.
A disturbance in the force.
I don't think I'm the only one.
Yep. Are we having a That's So Raven moment too?
No. Because remember, you had the disturbance at the end of last session.
Well, we've already been to Moraband one time and dealt with you know who.
Well, he's probably not there this time.
I regret eating that much pizza.
And even if he is there, I mean, we just hold him back for a bit. I mean, he's not killable, but we can at least hold him off.
True.
Why are you? What do you mean you know who? Why not just say his name?
I'm not gonna give him that privilege.
Making a pop culture reference. All right.
And then Mandalore walks up and says, "Well, since we're going to Dantooine anyways, I need some more recruits for the Mandalorians, and I believe there are some there. I also believe there's some on Narshada."
Wait, who are you? Why are you on my ship?
Oh, I'm Mandalore. I'm in charge of the Mandalorians. I helped them all on back on Onderon.
I'm sorry.
I thought I
My
killed
name
you
is
all.
Mandalore, Captain of the Mandalorians. Hi, I'm Wook, King of the Wooks.
I'm actually, my full title is Mandalore the Preserver.
They need some preserving because I almost killed them
It's more of a title than a name.
I think it's better as a name.
No, his actual name, we already know it out of game.
Do you need a ship?
Well, I know it out of game.
Well, I've decided to join. You know it in game. Everybody else knows it out of game. I've decided to help with your fight in return for helping me bring back the Mandalorians.
Yep. Okay, I'll help you with that. Because it kind of was my fault they're all dead.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm the one that blew up the planet.
Oh, Onderon? Oh, they're doing fine now. Oh, wait, you're the one?
Mm-hmm.
They blame us for that.
Oh, really? Oh, grand.
Grand.
No, it's not. That's a problem for my people.
Well, I got $1 million says it's not a problem.
I don't care about money, just...
You're gonna need money.
No, Mandalorians don't take money. And he storms off.
I was just trying to pay him back.
From what you know out of game, Mandalorian...
Motivated free labor.
From what you know, like as part of
Yeah.
your knowledge and stuff, you kind of know that Mandalorians are more honor based. They don't really money's not a big
Oh,
thing. For
I
them.
probably would have done that.
Shouldn't
if
you
I
have to
thought
roll
about
knowledge for that?
It's a basic knowledge,
Oh, okay, alright.
especially since the Mandalorian Wars are pretty recent. So
it. True. Yeah.
it's only been about 10 years since the war. So
True.
and you fought in it, so
Yeah. I blew up a planet during it.
which put his people in a lot of trouble.
Somebody ejected me out of a plane.
Can't imagine who.
Couldn't handle the little bit of weight I weigh.
Why are you looking at me? I'm a Gungan, man.
I'm a Gungan.
Now you know a few little fun side stuff you guys can do.
Right.
You can go back to Narshada, you can go to Dantooine, straight to Dantooine, and later you can go to Telos.
So what's it in Harsha though to do?
Mandalore said there were some Mandalorians there that he wanted to recruit.
Oh, okay. Well, since you won't take my money, I guess I could just take you to Narshada and let you get your recruits.
That could be useful.
We have plenty of space since we have this yacht.
Do you want to go there before we go to Moraband? We could always override the ship's current direction. You are, I assume, in charge of this.
Correct. It goes where I tell it to go.
So, if you want to go there first, let the Jedi deal with their business after.
Yeah. Sounds good. Because, I mean, we're still waiting on JP. Right?
Out of game, yeah.
Yeah.
So, out of game, that is a
Yeah.
reason I'm pushing for that.
Yeah.
And in that case, we can meet you there.
Yeah, we can bring Josh.
Where are you guys meeting me?
Narshada.
Narshada.
What is Narshada?
It is a it's nicknamed the Smuggler's Moon, so it's basically a criminal planet.
So I was not born and raised there?
No.
Okay, so I am an immigrant to Narshada.
Most people are. It's the nighttime Coruscant that I talked about.
Where was I born and raised?
That is up to you.
Let's go with where the...
You're probably Naboo. Yeah, Naboo probably makes the most sense.
Yeah. So my backstory again? We
did-
talked about my generic, like, scores here and there.
Yeah, it's really up to what you think makes sense for what you want as a character.
Man, I'm just not plugged in that much to this world to know, like, what elements I could borrow on. Or that would explain my power.
Well, it's kind of just innate, but you kind of don't really know how to control your power. It's kind of just there. And whenever you do try to control it, it kind of just does whatever.
I'm here because my abilities keep getting me in trouble.
So you've just been outcast from everywhere that you try to join.
This is the perfect
Well,
world
not
for you
sure
to be
it's
on.
outcast all the time, but maybe once or twice outcast because things go awry. Maybe sometimes I'm just like, oh, it's a witchcraft. Maybe it's just sometimes things don't go well. And I have to leave.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
Yeah, that works.
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of time to think about it.
That works. That could be like a basic level for it, and then we can get deeper as we learn more about you. Alright. So you guys make it to
I had a wife and kid,
So eventually
and then one day they stopped breathing. All I did was a force hug.
Force hug.
It's like, I've got news for... It's like one of the Jedi comes up to you and he's like, I've got some news for you. There's no such thing as a force hug.
What do you mean? No force hug. Wait, why am I Mario? It's a me.
What'd you name your
What'd you
character?
name him? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's me. I don't know.
I forgot my
Alright,
name.
I'm gonna figure that out while you guys are doing whatever.
So, you make your way to the planet, and Mitra walks up and is like, wait, why aren't we on our way to Moraband? Why are we back on Narshada?
We have some business to handle first.
Mandalore steps up and is like, yeah, some business.
I like this guy.
And Mitra's like, okay, fine, you know what, you helped us. Only fair that we help you out. I will help, so.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna stay right here in my big comfy ship.
But we need a PC to go with them. Otherwise,
I am. I'm gonna go as Ethan.
Oh. I was about to say, otherwise, they'll just go there and come back.
Right. I'm gonna go as Ethan.
Okay.
So you role play Ace for a second. Asen,
Yes.
I'm gonna send you to help them gather their recruits.
Oh. I see. Is there a reason for me on this task?
Besides the experience, I have some things to handle here.
I see. Okay.
There's no dying without a fight. We so warriors.
And so, man, you guys kind of prep a ship, not the Ebon Hawk, one of the other ships, to kind of keep it a little bit more on a lower level.
Right.
Mandalore's with you, and Mitra's with you, and Mandalore starts to get the ship ready.
Oh my god, I forgot about my boomerang tongue.
So, he says, I think one of the first places we should probably check is the cantinas. There might be some information on where some Mandalorians might be.
That sounds like a good idea.
They're probably not hanging out there, but they're probably nearby. And so the ship kind of makes its descent back towards the city planet. It's the first time Asen's ever seen the planet up close.
Right.
So this is kind of like overwhelming almost. Because like he's never seen a city like this.
Yeah.
Let alone a city at all.
Right. Well, I did send him Asen with them one time.
Once. But he's never really seen...
But he never went to a city that was on...
He's never been to like Narshada or anything.
Yeah. He went somewhere.
Well, let's see.
Oh, to wherever the Hutt planet was. When they went to...
Oh, then I guess he has been to Narshada.
Was it on Narshada?
Where you guys helped with figure out what's going on with Voga and all that? Okay, then yeah, he's been there. My bad.
Yeah, because I sent him there instead of sending...
Oh, yeah, that's right. So anyways, he's like, well, it's kind of nice to return to this.
Right.
So you guys make your way down, and eventually you find your way, and you make your way to one of the like bars, like almost immediately near the landing pad. And of course, the Toydarian who's in charge of landing platform sees you guys and is like, "Oh, you're back." Starts to fly away, realizing that because he's seen Mitra before, so he's like, "Oh,
right." Oh yeah, this means trouble. Time to go. That bitch never brings nothing good here.
At least it's not the trouble ship."
Right.
Ebon Hawk's pretty much cursed.
Right.
There's always trouble where the Ebon Hawk goes.
Ebon Hawk.
Always. It's like the Black Pearl Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you mind sitting there just so I can have my feet up?
All right.
Is that okay or a problem?
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Because he's going to do the same thing with you.
until
You
J-
should play footsie.
until JP shows up.
He can stand. He wait.
Roommate footsies.
So, anyways, you guys. So, meanwhile, back on the ship, you notice. Actually, do a perception.
Alright. 1 triumph, 2 hit, 4 advantage.
So, you don't know who's missing, but you can tell there's 3 people missing, but you don't know who. And you didn't go to Moraband. You went to Narshada. For some reason.
Yeah, you noticed the
You noticed that the ship went.
yacht
Yeah, you noticed
that's
that the.
above Narshada.
Yeah, you noticed like looking out the windows. You're like, that's Narshada. Wait a minute. I thought we were going to Moraband.
I guess I asked that question. What's going on?
Who are you asking?
Who are you asking? Me?
Whoever I'm nearby.
I guess he'd be near you.
It'd be me then, I
Yeah.
guess. Your little friend that you brought back has some business I'm helping him take care of.
Oh.
The
Mandalore.
recruits he's after.
Okay. That's fine, I suppose.
Yeah, one of your Jedi friends went with him. And I sent Hazen.
Okay.
Should be a quick.
Because B9's still on the ship with you.
Should be a quick blue milk run.
Should be.
Nothing ever is, though.
So.
No.
Though dismissed sometimes as having primitive technology, the Gungans had advanced tech, including bongo submarines.
Yeah, the subs.
Just the name. I
Yeah.
didn't know they were called bongo subs.
They say it in the movie.
I said in the
You
movie.
hear that and you think like, doom, 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 it just powers a little submarine.
It has to be a perfect tune to
Pedal
make it
powered
like-
bongo subs.
Yeah, it's like you're playing Bongo Hero, but you're playing it
There's a
on
little
like,
screen there and you're like trying to follow it.
and you have to play it on like the hardest difficulty though.
Right? They're sitting there using their ears and shit. They're like,
So, eventually you find your way to one of the cantinas back with the Narshada group, and you guys make your way in and you see a few people around, and Mandalore notices a Gungan hanging around getting some drinks. We're introducing you.
Sorry, I'm reading up on Gungan
No, you're good.
culture.
So, you're kind of
Good
getting...
name.
No, I did not.
It's very important
That's-
since he's going to introduce you.
I think it's kind of funny that he doesn't know his name right away.
We should just name him Banga.
Bongo.
Bongo. You were the creator of the Bongo subs.
Bongo Bongo.
Like the Zelda enemy?
No, yeah. But like kind of how like Jar Jar just has Jar Jar as his name.
Okay, cool. Bongo Bongo. There we go.
All right, so you see these like
Bango Bongo Bango. I don't want to go.
Are you going to be like
No,
Jar Jar and refer
no.
to yourself in third person?
I guess. I don't know. I don't have anything
not
else
all
to go
not
on.
all of them talk that way, so it's really up to interpretation. So they you notice while you're taking a drink, 3 individuals walk into this bar. They definitely don't look like they're from Narshada. Well, as from Narshada as most people are. At the very least, most of them don't look like they're criminals.
They don't look like Narshidians.
Very true, because Asen's probably wearing like the finest clothes.
Yeah, so like, there's
There's
this
a
guy.
ball rolling around in a cloak.
Yeah, so like, there's this one guy who's like really fancy looking, another girl wearing a robe, and then another guy in like heavy armor, for some reason, with like a helmet.
Okay.
They start to make their way towards you.
Well, being a pacifist, I don't engage them. I just continue with my drink and act like I don't see them.
Well, the big heavy guy starts to walk over to you. while the robed one starts to make her way somewhere else in the bar. And the big heavy guy sits down next to you, takes a seat, gets a drink.
As he sits down next to me, I lean to the opposite side and put my arm like that, so, as if to indicate I'm not willing to talk.
This, of course, only causes his curiosity to be even more. And he looks over and looks over at you and he's like, "Are you trying to not get my attention?"
Who, Misa?
Who's Misa?
Yes, you. As soon as I sat here, you immediately turned away.
Oh, 1 second. My drink's ready? I'll be right back. And I leave to go get my drink. And I just walk out of the place.
And he looks over at Ace and he's just like, "That guy seems suspicious."
Is that one of your recruits?
No, but he seems suspicious. He might be up to something.
He may be. You want to have my men tell him? Or do
Yes.
you want to follow?
I think your men should tell him because now he knows that I'm after him.
Okay. So I'll radio, or
Hmm.
Asen will radio and tell. I'm playing Asen.
Yeah.
At the moment, but I'll radio and tell some people on the planet that I have down here to tell them.
Yeah. So they start telling him. Okay. So, meanwhile, he's just like, "Yeah, I think he's got some information we might want." He seemed very sure of not wanting to talk to me.
Make it happen every day, it works.
He's like, "We should probably figure out that information. For now, let's keep looking around here. There's probably somebody here who knows where the Mandalorians are."
Alright.
So, you guys kind of continue looking.
Are we sitting at the bar?
He is.
Well, I'm sure I'd be right there beside him.
Okay, so you decide to...
Are we in an urban area, a city, or like a no man's land?
It's a city.
You're in a
Okay.
city.
Think Coruscant, but always nighttime.
Okay.
So
I know exactly
I'm
what
gonna
to do with that.
As Asen, I'm going to reach in my pocket, pull out a handful of credits, and throw them on the bar to get the bartender's attention. Do you know if there's any Mandalorians around?
He looks to see how many credits you've laid down. How many did you lay down?
Just say 1,000.
So a pile.
Yeah.
So he's just like...
Rich.
Have you seen a guy?
I mean, he's got B9's money. It doesn't matter.
I've seen a many Mandalorians.
I've seen a lot of people. Anybody in particular?
He reaches in his pocket, pulls out another 1,000. Strictly Mandalorians.
Wait, do you have a pocket?
This
I'm
guy is.
Asen.
He's Asen.
Oh,
They're
you're not playing.
He's
the-
playing a different
Asen's
character.
a humanoid.
Yeah.
so-
Oh, I was wondering why there was a little ball droid.
He's playing like an android type character.
Yeah. B9 built him to be his successor.
So he's like, Mandalorians. Well, if there were any Mandalorians on Narshada, they're either working for Voga, which I doubt. I've heard word that he's been killed off.
Mm-hmm.
Who did it, we don't know. But if there were anywhere else they would be. They might be over near the docking area, trying to look for work.
Thank you.
Probably in the docking housing.
And he slides him towards the bartender.
And he accepts them gratefully, quickly taking it before
The floor is the
any
story.
of the bartenders, any of the
other bartenders.
any of the bartenders or any of the patrons see it.
Alright, so I'm sure the.
As he stuffs him into his little
heard that.
apron.
Yeah, he's just quickly taking them into his apron, and he scurries off to the back. The Mandalore looks at you and is like, "Well, now we know where to look.
Yeah,
Let's go get Mitra and let her know."
let's go.
So you guys go and get Mitra and you let her know. Meanwhile, what have you been doing since you left the bar?
Do they follow me?
We don't.
You don't see the Mandalorian, the big heavy guy, following you.
I guess I'm looking at a window, looking through a window to see if they're following me or what they're up to.
So from what you can see, you see the guy that looks like he's like rich throw down a bunch of credits onto the table, talking to the bartender.
Big
And then-
money.
And then you see him throw the same amount again onto the table.
Oh, big money!
And then you see.
Got his attention with the bling bling.
And so you also see them talk a little bit to the bartender before turning around and walking back to the rogue person and making their way towards the exit.
Oh, okay. So they're walking back out the front entrance I walked out?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna panic a little bit and start walking fast to my speeder parked out front. I have like one of those Hoth tree speeders.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start walking to that.
Yeah.
Where you going? Are you gonna speed up?
We'll just see what
into the
happens.
sunset.
Just see what happens.
So you see these. Would they be thuggish looking, probably? Did you send like higher ups or lower?
Oh yeah, I said people that are decent.
Okay. So you see a couple of other
Not
people.
rich looking, but not poor savages.
Okay, because I mean there is like the super low, like the thugs, and then there's.
I wouldn't send thugs, so that would just get his attention.
Okay.
But you wouldn't send suits
It's
either.
just like,
because
yeah, I wouldn't send suits because that's just like rich people are following me, so it's just like.
Go ahead and make a perception. What's your?
A 10.
Well,
Did you call to tell me happy 30th birthday?
look at
Jesus
your
Christ.
perception.
Presents?
No, there's a perception.
Perception?
Yeah, I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
1 green, 1 yellow.
Oh, one green.
Jesus.
2 explodey thingies.
Hits.
Oh, hits. Okay.
I hit them twice with my eyeballs.
There he is. Hey, he's
Yeah, sure.
here. So you see, out of the corner of your eye, you can see these guys kind of trailing you, but they're a good bit behind you. They're not catching up.
Will you help JP?
So my ears
Things
perk
I would
up.
Like,
Well, I'm like, oh, wow! And I kind of jump in place a little bit, and I jump on my speeder and take off.
And so they immediately start to call you, and they're like, hey, so he trailed off on a speeder?
really?
Yeah.
Then get a speeder and follow him?
They look around. He took the only one.
Then find one. Or follow him on foot. I don't care.
Losing you guys.
So they start running. They're like, ah! They're like, we need to catch him!
Why are they after me again?
They just
They're
wanted to trail
following
you. They're just
For no
trying to...
reason.
Just to give
Because
us info.
Mandalore thought you were suspicious.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Like, he's just like, I think he knows more than he's giving. Which was nothing.
Whoa. What's all this?
Our new spot.
Which spot?
He's sitting here. So you're-
Churches?
Is there a plug here?
Yeah, behind that.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Your foot?
My phone was there first.
I'll wait till we get settled.
Well, where's your cast?
At the hospital.
Yeah,
where
you
I
left
left
it there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I even signed it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Caleb
Broke
Simon-
foot in my ass.
How do you think he got
Space
here?
magic.
How do you think he got here? I had to pick him up.
Broke foot
He's
in
sitting
my
in a
ass.
chair. For all you know, his legs are broken in 4 places.
He would have a cast on, dear.
Dude.
No, my leg's broken. Do you see a cast?
Your legs are broken. You're right. Have to break them.
Ow!
What is that?
So T
Sweet.
and
Eh,
this.
You mean like this?
And this is.
Wait, before you pull that up.
Flame plates.
Is that from my angel?
No.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would probably steal it all.
Is it
You're right.
chocolate cake?
No. There are key lime pie bites and cheesecake bites.
Woo.
For you guys.
I will take a cheesecake.
You look like
Are these
These are homemade.
B9's gonna get in some trouble.
Well, I was acing.
They're from our concert. I think that's the key lime, actually.
Oh. See, it's the color of cheesecake.
Is that cheesecake or key lime? I can't tell.
Tastes like bread. Probably cheesecake.
This is cheesecake.
Okay.
Yeah. Key lime's always
You can
probably the dark one.
take this.
Thank you.
It actually has a little bit of lemon to it, so.
Yeah, I'm starting
Whose
to
is
taste
this?
it.
Yours.
Okay. Once you get settled.
Vape juice?
Well, actually, we can continue here.
Did
for
you bring
a
vape
minute.
juice by chance?
Yeah, we'll have. What's yours?
I'm low.
Okay, so we're gonna try to continue their stuff real quick, so that way we can get back to you guys.
Yeah.
Because right now they're doing a little side thing because we were waiting on you.
I just forgot my home, that's all it was.
Here.
So, let's see. So you start speeding off, and you see these guys trying to book it after you.
So they've only confirmed my fears that they're after me for some unknown reason.
Right? Yeah,
Probably
they're fucking
did.
idiots and they just got fired, I promise.
Put the lid on that before it spills.
Give me a.
Under here.
You should see on your
You put
sheet
it there.
a piloting planetaries on the left column.
Can you put that over there by you, Caleb?
2 hits and a horseshoe.
Let's see.
It's
Oh, is that the advantage?
Yes. Dude, it's an horse.
Hey, I'm role playing right now, man.
Yeah, he's playing.
This
dumb.
is exactly what my guy knows, so it's conveniently
Yeah, the dogs are-
accurate.
It's conveniently
Oh,
accurate.
so
2 explosions and a horseshoe.
so they start to catch up a little bit.
On foot.
On foot.
They're faster on
Okay,
foot.
I will go up.
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 Okay, give me
speeder?
a.
Up and away?
Hold
This is
on.
a levitating speeder.
Give me another check.
For what?
The same
thing?
skill.
Okay.
Are they any good?
3 horseshoes.
I'm trying to figure out
Well,
which one is
in the
which.
process of doing it,
Wow!
so you manage to wheelie up, but then it flips backwards.
Oh no!
Well, they're definitely gonna get you now.
Misa fucked! Misa in big trouble.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.